Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, main event bro. 25, baby. What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? WWE about to bring that heat. The Triple H about to start cooking. What are we doing? Huh? Oh man, let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's get this thing started. Drop that. Take this down. Boom. Why is that still up? I don't know. Okay, hit the wrong one. All right, now we here. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. You can always click the link to join in on the conversation. Follow me on all social media. Hit me in my inbox, request to be a special guest, and you can join me, just me and you right here in the main event. Yeah. So, man, what's going down, man? Y'all can check out my latest video. Me, Wiley, Taquan, we'll break it down. I may drop it in a separate video, so just be looking up. I'm gonna edit it, then drop it in another video. But we predicted what's gonna happen to each character on the main roster in NXT for the 2025. But we just gonna talk about what happened on Raw. We're gonna talk about what happened on NXT. Elaborate on a little bit, a couple other things. That's pretty much it for the night. So I'm gonna hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it. Yeah.
Welcome to Dom. I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
The most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Hey, remember, people, push the like button. It's not hard to push the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
You're new to the channel. I'm telling you right now.
But I am telling you right now.
Hit that subscribe button. Now, for everybody that come through that's new, man, this is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. So we do get a little unhinged over here. We do goddamn, we untamed with the words. So yeah, we get live. You know what I'm saying? We get live over here. You heard me? Welcome to the main event. I be your host, the Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Yeah, so oh yes, sir. Oh, we got somebody at the front of the arena. Yes, sir.
Where your ass was at when I was playing hockey with my dick. Where your ass was at when I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying no more. Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
With the title, no catches, then a spider. I spark like a fire until I'm on fire.
All right, I like the intro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. What it do, man? What it do?
Yeah. Also, my name for the night is Oh Shit. Ricochet is interesting now.
I see it. Hey, look. I told you, just give it some time. I knew what they were doing. I seen it. So yeah, I got up today. I'm looking at my feed and shit. And Ricochet is all in my feed. I'm like, whoa. The guy. I ain't see what happened. So what did he do to Swerve?
He beat the shit out of Swerve. That's what happened. He beat the fuck out of Swerve. Like, and he was I think they're trying to make him like more unhinged. Like he started laughing after he did it. Like he's like got swerved bloody and everything. Like it was fucking crazy.
Wow.
Like I don't know.
Damn.
I'll like keep my judgment because I want to see, can they keep this up first. Like it's good now, but can they keep this up? That's what I'm trying to see.
Right. With the goddamn state interesting.
Yeah.
Goddamn Ricochet. Shouts out to Ricochet, man. Oh shit. Yeah, man. We just here to really just talk about Raw, NXT and anything extra, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. Getting ready for the New Year's. I mean, actually what's gonna happen for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
But we do got the first year of SmackDown, first day of the year for SmackDown this tomorrow night.
It's
So
I've got to check. Does the 3 hours start tomorrow or next week?
yeah, it starts tomorrow.
Oh, it does. Oh, all right.
Yes, sir. 3 fucking hours. I'm gonna miss them 2 hours, but
Yeah.
damn, I like Monday. I like Monday Night Raw 3 hours and SmackDown too. You know, I guess that's because we got comfortable with it. So let's see what they do, though. See what they do. I mean, I got to sit here 3 hours, 6 hours a week for the watch along.
Yeah.
Oh man, but so the New Day actually kicked off Raw this week, and Jay Uso supposed to kick off the show, but New Day kicked it off, and then the crowd booed them. Jay Uso came out. Xavier Woods like, hey man, you know we've been knowing each other we've been rocking with each other for a long time, man. Tell them to let us talk. And then Jay Uso called him a clown. And then Xavier Woods stepped up to Jay Uso. So it's in the making. Jay Uso versus Xavier Woods. And I did predict like Jay Uso will be holding the title around by then. And Xavier Woods take the title off of Jay Uso. So that was like one of my predictions. But anyway, Solo popped on the Titantron. Jay Uso was out focused. Drew McIntyre came in, hit him with the floating Claymore, and put him down. Or did he just attack him? He just attacked him?
Yeah.
I know he laid him out in the end, because I think Jay Uso rolled out the damn ring. Shit. So, yeah. What you think about that segment, Taquan?
It's interesting. Once again, I'm trying to figure out where I still want to see where this Drew stuff is going. Cause I feel like if Drew is targeting the Bloodline members, eventually him and Roman has to cross paths, right? But I'm trying to see like when's that going to happen? Because one of my predictions is that well, if the Rock, I at this point 9 times out of 10 just based off news I'm hearing.
Yeah.
If the Rock isn't available, I wouldn't be surprised if Roman versus Drew was like a mega match to like cap the story off.
Yeah, that's what they're looking like right now.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I don't think the Rock's gonna be available.
But they did also say they're trying to work in CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna do that after Mania. I think Punk itself gonna be a trilogy.
Right. I can see that.
I
They ain't
think,
gonna no one match.
Yeah.
One match ain't good enough. Yeah, it ain't good enough for me. It ain't good enough for the audience. We do want to see the trilogy.
I see. Here's my prediction for Punk himself. I think Punk wins on Raw. They've been doing him and Gunther on house shows already. So I think him and Gunther do something at Rumble. Seth screws him over at Rumble. That leads to a match at Elimination Chamber. Seth gets that Elimination Chamber. Then Mania is the cap off.
Okay.
That's how I look. That's how I look at it. Like, Raw, Chamber, then Mania.
So that's I can see that. Yep. So yeah, Drew versus Roman will be interesting too. Yep. And then what else I was gonna say about that? No, I guess I ain't had nothing to say about that. But yeah. So we finally got the cap off with Chad Gable and Otis. So Chad Gable defeated Otis, and that suplex that Chad gave to Otis. Oh man, I started shaking in it. Shit. He dropped that big ass, but that was interesting. Oh yeah, what's up, Wiley? Yeah, I hit you on IG, but I figured you probably were busy. And yeah, well, I text you on IG. I ain't called you. I just shot you a text. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What Chad and his crew, American Made, moving to SmackDown. So really, his journey is just beginning. And I can't remember which one of y'all said it. You or Wiley said this Otis, with Chad versus Otis and Akira, would just to start getting him some wins because he's been losing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had anything to say about the segment, though? The match?
Yeah. I like that. It was a solid match. I hopefully Gable gets a somewhat bigger push on SmackDown. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully he got some big runner-ups over there, though. But we'll see what they do with the open chamber, the open window, they call it. The motherfucking black hole, goddamn, they transporting through. We'll see what they do with the division.
Oh yeah.
So then go ahead.
On transfer portal.
Yeah, transfer portal. Yeah, that's it.
I still think well, just based off rumors, I think the world champions are going to be switched. They're just based off rumors I've been hearing.
I think so too. Interesting, but I think so too, though. So we did get a Rhea Ripley and Leah Morgan video promo on each other. As for the upcoming Netflix, they said in the making they're gonna start doing a lot of cinematic promos like this for I guess for major feuds.
Yeah.
Because I don't think everybody should get it like this, but for major feuds, yeah, they for the upcoming PLE, they should get one like this. But I liked it though. What you think about that video package?
It was a nice video package. One thing I do want to bring back though, I want to bring back like the video packages with like the music. Like remember when like they did like the Rock and Austin with the music. Like that's what I want. Like I want like major feuds. I want like those type of edits back.
Okay, yeah, we might get it back just with a more graphics. Hold up for a second. Somebody at the front arena. Let's go. Why the world in this motherfucker, man? What it do?
Yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on, you guys?
Yeah, can't call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
I just recently saw your message about what you said. I was like, okay. Because I was like, why you just didn't say nothing? I was like, man, shit, we could have just figured something out.
Yeah. I had a couple things moving that wasn't planned to be moving, but it was moving. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because apparently, that's why I was like, shoot, I had two people told me I've had yourself, and then one other person told me, oh yeah, well, fine, I'm doing something, but it's like, I mean, I already know the other plan was like, it was pretty iffy depending on certain factors, but I was like, shit, even if it was iffy, we could have just did some business on our own and just on the back end. I was like, shit. But
yeah, but if you found something, we can pull it up in the bonus round.
we'll figure something out.
Yes, sir. So, Wiley, what you think about how they did doing the promos now with the cinematic and shit? The Real Ripley and Lil Morgan. Did you like that?
They all right. I mean, I guess I can't really take in all the cinematics until like these stories become actually significant. Because other than that, they're just images.
A showcase.
Pretty much.
All right. Then we got Judgment Day had a meeting, and Finn Balor still like upset with Lil Morgan. Did we get yeah. So I'm gonna skip down to the Judgment Day versus War Raiders. Have all this entwined with each other. So the Judgment Day, they got new music, new entrance, and me thinking that they got the new shit going. They gotta win this match. Motherfuckers, get in here. You come out with some new goddamn music. You got a new entrance, and you still lose. What are we doing? So War Raiders and Damian Priest defeated Judgment Day. They did a post-match beatdown, and Finn attacks Damian Priest and try to take out his leg. So the feud will continue between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Wiley, what you got to say on the whole Judgment Day shit?
They need newfound direction because, they just need newfound direction. So crazy. I've read so much different allegations of different ways they can book the story. They can book Judgment Day and everything. And trust me, it was a lot for me to look at it, and because I'm like the ways that they're talking about is like some of this is pretty interesting in how they could sell those stories. I just haven't made the video yet to really comprise where you can do with Judgment Day. But I think honestly at this point, it's definitely something you have to talk about because it's like this is just very, very weird. I mean, honestly, I say it like this right now at this point. Judgment Day definitely, like the whole name Judgment Day just got to be destroyed and start fresh. Like, Finn got to start fresh. He got to start something that's a little bit more his prestige style. Balor Club, some type of shit like this. Like, this ain't going to cut it.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Taquan, what you got to say about the Judgment Day section?
Yeah, I'm over the Judgment Day. I just want this shit in. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Trash. Keep it real. Keep real. I'm tired of Judgment Day, but also the real job. I'm kind of tired of stables and factions in general. I'm got to be real. All I'm not all across the board. I'm kind of just over factions right now.
It's damn sure a lot of them, but that's the only way they figure they can get a lot of people on TV too. So, and then Triple H
that will make some garbage. Think about it. AEW does the same shit, and we all saw what happened with them. Shows ass.
Yeah, but that's their thing. Stables, they love the factions, man.
No, like I used to I still do on occasion, but I used to watch like New Japan heavily, right? And that's what kind of killed with New Japan. Like everybody was in like fucking faction.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think the only thing with New Japan though, the faction, aka Bullet Club, was the faction. So it's like you had to bring another faction just to compete. So that was warranted because that is the fact that you made a big giant faction that's going to war with everybody and try and take these titles. So that I'm not really mad about. I'm saying factions that just had no sense. Like when you look at AEW and when you start, there should never have been no factions. Everyone should have just started on their own terms. maybe you had at least one dominant faction, then you tear it down, and then like everyone's finally slowly going their own way, give or take, however it is. And then you just build off of that. But everyone was neither in a faction or a tag team. That was way too much. I'm like, bitch, is anyone original anymore? Like AEW literally took what New Japan did and tried to do it on their own just to help them out, and that shit was a flop.
Yeah.
It was okay for the start because you can't really criticize it too much because at the start. But when you really look at it from the grand scheme of things, it was like, why? just why?
Yeah.
Why? No.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Damn.
And not even in this is like, again, a lot of the great factions, some history, others just new creative ideas, names that you put down that are supposed to be terrifying and menacing, but guess what? They all completely suck ass cheeks. Every last one of them. They all suck. Wyatt 6 storyline is becoming garbage. You're pretty much making Wyatt motherfucking shaking in his motherfucking casket right now.
Okay.
The testament was supposed to be more better than anything else, but no, the mic skills, the clock, everything is not there in motion. Idiots.
Right.
And then you have Judgment. Like how do you have 3 dark teams on your? How do you have 3 dark aura teams on one roster, and yet you can't even do it right?
Right. Not even one of them. It's crazy.
Yet,
that's crazy work.
And the funny thing about it is, like all these other faction teams, they're all mostly jokes, and pretty much clapped in just because of pretty much what Pro said. Just because of time availability. This shit's ass. Again, don't be surprised if I motherfucking come back around and say, reinstatement of Vince McMahon, please. Don't be surprised if I say that shit. Because Triple H, you just suck ass, bro. You just hot ass cheese, bro. You just hot garbage. Boy, there ain't nothing I can tell you, boy. You just hot garbage. You cannot sell for shit. I'll even take Shake McMahon for a moment, bro. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Damn. That boy said, vote Vince back in the office, goddamn it.
I mean, let's just keep it real. Bro, when you really look at it, the only one that has somewhat of a TV time is pretty much Triple H's chosen guinea pigs. Other than that, bro, you look at this shit, you be like, man, this shit's wonky as fuck. In general. This shit's horrible. Literally horrible.
Damn.
None of these shit, like, think about it. Like, look, okay, let's talk about it, right? We go on to Bayley. She has her whole little faction group, only to then drop the faction group just to make her look better in the scenery of the eyes of the people. So, but guess what? At the end of the damn day, in that faction group, it's a flop. How the hell you always get castrated? You're the leader of the foundation of the group, and you're the one that got castrated. Who else was the leader of the group and got castrated? Edge, out of Judgment Day. Then Damian Priest, and
right.
I'm like, come on, bro. All y'all starting the team, stole the team, and then getting castrated out the team. Just so that y'all can look better. Come on, bro. That is ass, man. Using titles for a flex, or y'all need using people for small time gains. It's all ass. And it's not even reasonable. At least when Randy Orton motherfucking left for the team, at least it was reasonable to pull him as a single competitor. Y'all motherfuckers just do this shit, and it's like, oh, like these guys was never going to be single competitors. Like, we all know who the hell these people were. Like, we all know how good they were by themselves. Y'all had them on there just to give them a little oomph. And then next thing you know, it's like, well, I mean, we gave you the best we got. Yeah, the best you got was a piece of shit.
Oh shit. Let's hope they work the kinks out for this year. We want a good year this year, goddamn.
I don't know about nothing. This year ain't over until quote unquote WrestleMania ends. That's the end of the year. That's the end of the year.
Yeah. You're right. That's the wrestling new year. But cause they keep doing shit like this next segment I'm about to talk about. If they keep doing this type of bullshit, yeah, vote Vince back in. But we supposed to got R-Truth versus Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne attacks R-Truth on the way down to the ring, and we ain't getting no match. Usually when they attack somebody from behind, we still get the match, but we ain't get the match. R-Truth did make me laugh though. He was like, crank this butch up. But yeah, why do we got things to say about that segment?
One, I love R-Truth, but can we please stop using the brother for storyline gimmicks and just for funny ha-has? Like, this is for sure a waste of fucking time. This is a waste of time. What is this story gonna add to? What? Does it see him get beat down, and the next thing you know, what? His former tag team partner come in and be like, "Bro, what you're doing?" I mean, this is so ignorant as fuck. It's like this is the most laziest piece of writing I've ever heard of, ever being done. The most laziest shit I've ever seen being done. Anyone could have did anything better than this right now. Anyone, a 5-year-old, a mere child can write better than this. A better storyline than this. Lord have mercy.
Oh, man. Woo. Taquan, you got anything to say on this shit?
I don't have nothing to say. What am I supposed to say? It's like I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say about this. It just happened.
Right. Just a segment. Just to crank that butch up. No. Oh shit. Yes, sir. But then we got to some meat and potatoes. We did get Dakota Kai versus Zoe Stark. Surprisingly, it wasn't no interference, and Dakota won with a clean victory, and she advanced to the finals. And the match was actually pretty decent. Now, given that she hit her old finish move from NXT, I was like, "Oh, it's over with." But it wasn't over. Then she hit her second finish move from NXT. She hit the run around with the boot to the face. So I was like, "Oh, it's over with." Nope, wasn't over with. So then she hit that weak ass finish move she got now, the fucking Pele kick, and it was over with. Like that's my only thing. Dakota need to go back to her old finish move when she hop over your back and she come down with the double knees. I forgot what it's called. That's my only problem I had with the match. But otherwise than that, it was a good match. And Dakota Kai, like I said, going to the finals. So let's go with Taquan. What you got to say about that?
It was actually a pretty solid match. I don't really this ain't bad. Like I don't really care who wins this IC title. Like not because I got anything against the women, but because like it's one of those situations where I'm like, I'll be okay with like whoever gets it. Like it's one of those situations where it's like, oh, if this person gets it, that person get it. Oh, all right. Like it was one type of situation for me. It's like I don't really have anybody where I'm like, oh, this person needs it or anything. It's like I'm kind of either or with it.
Okay. Yep. Wiley, what you got to say about this segment, this match?
Yeah, I think you was talking about what the chiropractor move.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the sunset double knee backbreaker.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm all good for it because one, like I said, they need to start motherfucking investing in these new freaking titles. It's like, hey, like they said, right? They're talking about the women's revolution. It's finally here. But yet we always keep looking at the revolution still being the same ish. You keep performing every single pathetic month, year, week, day, as always. You damn sure need to give the rest of these women a damn good spotlight because let's be honest, with Asuka repairing herself and trying to make her way back, and most of the quote-unquote horsewomen are not in play because that's the only piece of spotlight anyone gets around here, Triple H, your favoritism having punk ass. I mean,
yeah.
You gotta be hopeful that this turns around and be something because Lord have mercy. Like this literally, if it's not the favoritism, it's nothing else more than that. Because that's all that's being done here in the female division at this point. And I say female division, not women division, because let's be honest here, it's all bad. It is all bad. Like it's just sad.
That's goddamn. What I had there? Okay, Adam Pearce gave Jay Uso a shot at Drew McIntyre. Okay, this segment right here. Kaiser comes out, they call out Braun Breaker. Sheamus pulled up and attacks Kaiser. So he's not done with Kaiser yet. Anything y'all want to say about the whole Braun Breaker, Kaiser, Sheamus situation?
I
Go ahead, Taekwon. Yeah.
don't got much to say, but I'm interested in it. Like as long as these three can pull out some banger ass matches, I'll be cool with it. That's
okay.
That's
all right, Wally.
I look at it as nothing but a cycle that doesn't end. Look, I'm okay with the fact that Kaiser's getting in there and getting some licks in. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna definitely have to do something because Imperium is in a dummy cycle of, well, you got Gunther as world champion and he's not really doing nothing as a partner. He's a leading force. So Kaiser got to do something, make something shake. But the problem is, with you having Kaiser, then you having Sheamus, then you having Braun Breaker in the cycle, this doesn't really does any favors for Kaiser at this point. I mean, it keeps him active for sure, and it damn sure gives you a good look at him and say, okay, you know what? When he really puts on that persona, is like he definitely got a chance to being a mid-card champion someday. But it ain't right now because of where they have it right now. So it's like hopefully they get this together somewhere around the brow, somewhere around the middle. But right now, this is just a stick in the mud cycle.
Pretty much. So then we got Rey Mysterio was giving Otis a prep talk. Then the New Day pulled up, and that's when we got the New Day challenging Rey Mysterio and a partner, which everybody is anticipating that it's going to be Rey Mysterio and Penta who takes the challenge when they do the match. Maybe the Monday after Netflix on Raw on Netflix. Maybe after that, then we get the match. But Taekwon, you got anything to say about that one?
yeah. I don't. Once again, it's one of those like I don't got much to say. I'm just excited to see Penta debut. That's really. I'm just excited to see Penta debut. I also wonder how long it's going to take for his brother to get released before they start doing shit.
It depends on how much his original contract is left over. So, yeah, I forgot how much. Cause I know since the injury clause plus the fact that they found out he probably got some months or a year or so on his contract still. So yeah, let me see. I'm gonna check that out. But hold up. But for the fact of what do I expect amongst that, look, man, they gotta start making Rey Mysterio the guinea pig for constantly switching up and being a fake leader. Like honestly, this LWO project has been nothing but a complete failure. This is a disrespect for everybody that's been LWO in the past, and this is just a tarnishing of a legacy right here. Like literally, this is one of the many names that had wrestling legacies, and you tarnishing the name and burning it to the dirt with these constant fuck ups.
Hey, yeah, that's what Triple H do best: burn shit to the ground. Look like, and then we did get Io Sky versus La Valkyria in the finals, which was a good match. Another good match by the women's. Salute to the women when they get time to put on a match. They do what they do. But in the end, La Valkyria picks up the win. It had me rolling. I was like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But yeah, man, there was a lot of 1, 2 oohs. But La Valkyria ends up getting the roll-up pin for the win. And she's going to the final to face Dakota Kai, which this match, the finals for the Intercontinental Women's title, will not be on Raw on Netflix. It'll be after that, the Monday after that. And why do you got anything to say about that match?
Okay, sorry. Real quick, what was the match you were speaking on again?
It was La Valkyria versus Io Sky.
Okay, right. So, all right. So let me say that first. Let me talk about the match first. So pretty much, this I say it like this. I mean, I know they needed filler, but honestly, they could have chose somebody else to be in that match other than Io for the simple fact of one, y'all making it too close, and y'all sort of selling, team separation between, Damage Control. So it's like, I don't like the fact that y'all had to use Io to I mean, technically, it's neither two things. It's neither you're going to use Io to lift La Valkyria's image, or B, you're going to sell a story between stablemate betrayal. It's like you're selling us one or two things depending on who wins. And again, it's like, this is pretty shady. I mean, granted, you technically did it with the same thing on Kairi Sane on the other side, but still, it's just shady.
It would pretty much to sell La Valkyria as a threat, a major threat, by defeating Io Sky.
Yeah, but again, it's like, I mean, honestly, you could have just did La Valkyria versus Natalya and just call it a damn day. It really didn't have to be this far. But but real quick, just to give a slight quick update. So, based upon what I'm reading here, it is said that because of Phoenix injuries, which then of course helped AEW to reallocate Phoenix's contract. So he should be still with the promotion until the summer of 2025. So by summertime, we should be able to see Phoenix gone from the corporation by that time frame.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so hopefully he should be there by summertime. Up until that event. But so some crazy. So push come to shove, we may be able to see him pop up around SummerSlam time, hopefully before then, give or take. I don't know when the exact date is supposed to be, cut off, but if it does comes that time, I mean, that probably would be the nice, perfect, drop off point if it happens around there. I don't know if that's the same time frame, but yeah, it's pretty much the perfect drop off. Because
it's gonna be,
since SummerSlam would be SummerSlam would be 2 piece off main events. So
right.
So yeah.
Yep. Okay. So we did get the last segment with Seth Rollins. Huh?
No, I said they're starting one of these. Wait, does the NXT spring break team, does that start early?
I'm not for sure.
Yeah, no, because
Not
I
this
see
year.
it right here. It says it's gonna be after Roadblock, which is some bullshit because that shouldn't be happening right there. Okay, that's crazy. And they're
That's supposed to be
having
around
another
April.
draft. Oh wow, okay. So let me just throw this in here real quick. So let me just look at the lineup. They changed a couple of things here, right? So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to talk about another show with for New Year's Evil because that's coming up soon. But
Right.
But yeah, but after NXT Roadblock, we'll be having NXT Spring Breaking. It's not confirmed, but it will be happening somewhere in April, which is going to be before the Hall of Fame. So it's between that and then NXT Roadblock, which is in March. So this could be somewhere like in the first 2 weeks because April, of course, April 18th will be Hall of Fame. The 19th will be NXT Stand and Deliver, which doesn't have any okay, and then it's their Stand and Deliver. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, Stand and Deliver. Okay, yeah, at the 19th. And then from there, on the same 19th, they're having both of these events on the same day. Okay, I'm thinking they just add this in, so they might change this. But yeah, on the same 19th, we also got WrestleMania with night 1, and then of course night 2 is the 20th. And then after this, starting off the whole new year, which we don't know for sure yet, we're definitely having a WWE draft after the WrestleMania. Ergo, more trades are going to be done after WrestleMania. Interesting.
God damn.
Yeah.
I thought they were just gonna keep the transfer window.
You think that would be the case? And here's another piece of event. So we're gonna have another. So the first event after WrestleMania and the draft starts off, right? Which the draft will be in April. So pretty much neither the next week after, the next following up days, or the week after, that'll be the draft. And then for the first event, we will be having another Saturday night main event around, they don't have an exact date, but it will more likely be right before May. So it could be, well, yeah, it's going to be April then, because April's before May. But yeah,
Right.
but it will be the second half of the week. So I'm guessing, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, hold up, because that is weird how they set that up. That is so freaking weird. They probably got to fix this time schedule because
Yeah, they fucking up.
yeah, because if 19, so yeah, 19 on Saturday, 20 on Sunday. So yeah, the draft would have to be the following days, and then Saturday night would have to be on the 26th because Backlash is on May, and plus like by that time, so more likely so Saturday night main event will be on the 26th. I don't know why they had to say quarter 2 of 2025, but this is where it should be on the 26th. Of course, Backlash will be on May. We got NXT Battleground on June. Then, of course, we have Money in the Bank. Now, this is not fully confirmed, but this could be June or July. NXT Great American Bash will be July. NXT Heatwave will be July/August, depending on what they do. And then, of course, SummerSlam is August 2 to August 3. So, okay, so let me see here. And summer usually starts around June, around there, June, July. That's where summer starts. So, yeah, so we can get him. So, Phoenix will more likely come in the mix between, like, NXT Battleground and up. So pretty much it'll be before the first main event because Saturday night main event it's the mid event, and sadly enough there's more Saturday night main events in the middle that will be announced. Right. And this one's actually the next one's gonna be announced after SummerSlam. So yeah.
Yeah, because it's 4 a year, as far as I know.
Yeah, because
they gotta get that schedule tightened up.
Yeah, but that lineup that's a little bit of a fast-paced lineup for the new year. I don't know how to, especially if you got WWE NXT I mean, I guess if they doing NXT Stand and Deliver, they're gonna do that early, and then it's like, then WrestleMania is gonna be done on a later time frame date. So, I mean,
Right.
that's just crazy how they just put that in there. That's just okay.
That'll be back to back then.
I mean, yeah, at a
But
different time. It's like, NXT Stand and Deliver will be early, and then
then soon
WrestleMania
they
be
go
later
off.
on.
WrestleMania be coming on.
Wait. That was did that right. They delivering night one the same day, right? That was did
Yeah,
that.
it's the same night. The only thing is more likely going to be like Stand and Deliver is going to be earlier.
They did that this year too. Like Stand Deliver was
Yeah,
like
I
in
would
the
say
after.
I think they did that last year.
Yeah,
They did
that
the
was
same thing.
that was done that where like Stand Deliver is like at like almost like 12-1-ish. Then
Right.
Mania's yeah. That was did that.
Well, that's going to be a double coverage then, ladies and gentlemen. The double coverage. That's 2 live streams on a Saturday. We're going to have to more like we do.
Yeah,
Or,
hopefully they give me that day. Hopefully they give me that day off. I'm gonna request it early, Saturday and Sunday. Even if they have me working Monday, I got to get Saturday and Sunday off. So yeah, that way. Yes, sir. But so back to Raw, we did get the Seth Rollins and CM Punk section, which was just back and forth. There was they got very personal in this segment. Started talking about things that I didn't think WWE would let them talk about, but they did it. And I guess that amplified the feud. Shit, Taquan, what you had to say about what you think about this?
Man, I fucking love this shit. They're my favorite part of the whole show.
It was crazy, boy.
They both did great. That's my name. Like, what was it? Last name was 2 nights ago. I forgot. But like, as my name a few days ago indicated, Seth got cooked, but but they both did a good job. But Seth lost though.
Right.
Seth lost his promo, but they both stayed though.
CM Punk had that comeback for him. Yeah. Wiley, what you have to say about that segment?
Well, first and foremost, WWE always been going the extra personal route of promos. If you think I'm lying, yeah, hello, we just got it with New Day when they had to go personal with Big E and motherfucking mentioning his wife. Like that shit ain't cool. Yeah, this is why I also said that shit was trash. But that's for another day because I'm still working on it. And that, trust me, I will be flaming the shit out of WWE for that storyline. Even though I still will stay that it's still better than fucking Liv and Rhea though, so it don't matter. But that's besides. But yeah, look, when I went on Facebook and saw the breakdown of the roasting, I'm like, Seth, you just keep getting cooked. You just keep getting cooked. I'm loving it. Even though you also Triple H is getting pig, but you're getting cooked along the way. So I'm loving it.
Damn. So that it was a good segment, man. It was a good segment. But like I said, I ain't think they'll go bring like they didn't say AEW, but he was saying the other company and shit like that. Shit that Vince McMahon won't let them say. They were bringing that shit. Damn. That was a good segment though. Let me roll this one real quick. Put this damn. I ain't trying to pull it
real
up.
quick though. Real quick. So
go ahead.
Well, one thing, because I wanted to talk about some analyzations of things I've seen change around. So since they got Braun Strowman, morally amplified on SmackDown, because by this list that I'm looking at, that I usually look at for like Raw and SmackDown's listings of an NXT where everyone's at. So Braun is technically, quote unquote, an official SmackDown guy. So we will not be seeing him in the Wyatt 6 storyline at all.
Right.
unless something magically were to implicate otherwise. But he is not in that storyline at all. Two, but because I want to see this, because maybe I'm a little bit off. Okay, yeah, they just got that co-op. Okay, no problem. But yeah, there's other things that are just pretty funny. Two, I find it interesting. Don't y'all find it somewhat interesting that they like there was a moment they separated B-Fab from the Street Profits and then they put them back together. So I'm guessing more likely so Street Profits are staying because the fact that they did one moment they stripped them away from each other and then it's like, oh, now they put them back together. I'm guessing they're gonna be something. I mean, granted, we're about to be in NXT right now in the review, but just throwing that out there. But also,
yeah,
man, look, I saw someone put out a preview listings of possible, things that are gonna transpire. As we all know, the John Cena farewell tour begins. Certain people will be returning, quote unquote. I ain't gonna put
you got the video because I seen it. But
oh
I forgot who
no,
dropped it.
not a video. This is a list. This was a list.
Oh,
Facebook
shit.
boy,
Oh,
put me on fire with these. They be putting out everything. Boy, they'll put out a whole show. They'll put out the whole show before you even watch the show, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What pissed me off was people put out the show. I was like, bitch, who told you to put the show out before anybody see it? I was so pissed. That's why I was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't watching no show now. I was like, oh, I already know what's going on. You already did the bullshit. I'm like, they gave the full listings. I'm like, I'm looking at this damn list and I'm like, bitch, if this happens, man, fuck everything. I'm throwing everything in the trash. And I say this only because of one thing, because certain people that I see on this list, it makes me question A, motives, and B is like, well, I mean, not much as motives, but it's just like, just very funny and sad fucking timing. And then it's like, literally, like, I'll probably share this like once we get down the wire, and then I'll put it up. But yeah, but this shit crazy.
Okay. Damn.
I'll throw the sneak peeks of certain people in the mix at the end.
All right, that's cool. Go. Gonna save it for the bonus round. All right. So that's that was your raw review, people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't forget to push the goddamn like button because it ain't hard to push the button. If you're new, hit the goddamn subscribe button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
You're new to the channel. I'm telling you right now.
But I am telling you right now.
Hit that subscribe button. Also, people, remember this is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, the main event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. And we here. So let's we finna move to the NXT review of what happened this week. As far as the start off of the show, we got Kelani Jordan versus Lola Vice in a decent, nice match. But Lola Vice was she got distracted. I think she got distracted by, if I'm not mistaken, Cora Jade. And Kelani rose up for the 1-2-3. Kelani defeated Lola Vice. Cora Jade pushed the beat down on both after the match, which brings out Stephanie Bakir, and she takes out Cora Jade. Later on, Cora Jade been asked, do she want a shot at the Women's North American Championship? But she will be in a fatal four-way with all three women. So it'll be Cora Jade versus Lola Vice versus Kelani Jordan versus Stephanie Bakir at NXT New Year's Evil. But the match, as far as the match goes, the match was decent. Like I said, when they get the women time to do their thing, they do their thing, right? But Kalani Jordan is on the rampage right now, wondering which direction she going, and with Roxanne being called up, will they get Cora Jade a new tag team partner, which would thrive in Kalani Jordan? But we'll see. We'll see. Wiley, you got anything to say about this?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, you may as well just take Cora Jade with Roxanne Perez to the main roster if you want. I mean, honestly, at this point, if you're gonna sell, they did the most stupidest thing in putting them together. Honestly, like on one hand, it's like it was okay for where you were selling it, but if she does go to the main roster, then I just saw that for nothing. To be honest with you, you may as well just sell her as a single competitor. But
she did just branch off.
As I look at this, it's like if it was me, again, I would believe that Roxanne Perez loses the title but stays in NXT because you just don't know where that IC title is going. You don't know where the Women's United States title is going. And yes, SmackDown is coming to be 3 hours. I don't know if Raw's going to be back to 3 hours or so yet. If they do that, I don't know. But right now, because you don't know where those mid-Carter titles are going, man, you don't bring no one up yet. You let that wait out. I say it like this, in a way, like, because I know we have WWE draft, somebody from NXT more likely going to be draft. I think what they do is they, quote-unquote, say they conserve the NXT draw pick until they know for sure how they're going to sell the women's IC and United States title mid-Carters. Then you bring Roxanne Perez up. And then you work her in there.
Right.
Because at least it would be smart, because we got to know that there's something here. If not, then you just fucking wasting time.
Damn. Taquan, what you got to say about the match and the segments?
Kind of similar to what Wally said. Like the whole Cora Jade situation is kind of weird. How like they put them together, but like they're still pretty much separate at the same time. And for Roxanne being called up afterwards, I agree. Like she one of those people where it's like, don't call her up unless you know that she's gonna like have something to do. Like don't like she's like, that's how I feel about it. Like she's one of the people where it's like if you don't have a plan right then and there, don't even call her up.
For sure. To show that. Yeah, that's a big problem, calling up and not having nothing for them to do. That's a big problem.
Because you got to think about it, right? It's like, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I just want to put this in here. Yeah. No, because you got to think about it. It's like, it'll be weird you bring them up and then they don't got nothing to do and they don't have no footing in the division. And it's like it just comes out just very wonky. Like, granted, you may say, well, Braun Breaker came in here pretty nice. Yeah, Braun Breaker came in here pretty nice, but then, well, what about Ignatov? Ignatov came in here, quote-unquote, competing for the mid-Carter as far as the IC title, only to get injured, and now he's on the sideline. And then think about this. What about, damn, I keep forgetting the brother's name, man. I swear I don't like remembering names because for some reason I just can't remember names.
Mello.
Yeah, Mello came up there to the main roster. Didn't have nothing. Like, he was doing something. He had something to do, but ultimately with what? Nothing prestigious, wild. He didn't even get to face Cody Rhodes for the title like that. He just faced him. It's like, it's sort of like a small phase and drawback scenario of going up to the main roster, being looked like a chump, even though you was a title champion, even though someone got picked first. And now you're just withered down to being some mid-Carter jockey with really nothing else bigger to do. You're in the picture, but you're not the picture. So it's like that's a very tough road when you're bringing people in. I mean, even in the sense in Loud Valkyria, pretty much the same thing. They wither her down so much, she's seen as the irrelevant chick within the women's mid division, even though she was with someone that used to have the NXT title. So it's like, again, very sad. You wither it down so bad to the point that now these people are looking like just backdoor jobbers to the main characters. It's like, who cares? So that's my thing right there. It's like, regardless how you feel about Roxanne Perez, you don't want her, push her energy, her momentum, regardless win or lose, to come into the main roster and then she's just flatlined like everybody else, as if she's starting brand new and she's the rookie on the main roster job and no one don't know who the hell she is, and then she's working her way up there. It just sounds pretty like, it just looks very disingenuous at this point, like to really sell it like that, because it's just not that great, which is why I actually just say, like, look, better off keeping them in NXT because it's only going to get worse. And personally, let's be real here. I mean, I say it like this right now, where the women's division, even the men's division amongst Trick, I think right now you don't really want to sell anyone up to the main roster, especially with if you don't have a comfortable idea of who is going to be leading the force of those divisions and how you're selling the division here on out. Because I ain't going to lie to you. If Opa motherfucking get that title like we believe he will, even though 9 times out of 10 they might just flip the script and give it to freaking Trick again. Well, let's keep it real, man. Yeah, the division is pretty much dead amongst Opa. Like, it is dead. Because there ain't no one clapping that man, bro. There ain't no one clapping that man. The only scenario you have to see with Opa is literally jump him, beat him, injure him, and strip him from the title because he's injured. That's the only way you move that title around. Other than that, Opa's clapping everybody. Everyone getting clapped.
That's it. It's over.
Everyone getting clapped.
Over with.
There's a few body people that might have a decency against Opa, but other than that, you getting clapped.
I actually have a story.
Right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead with the story.
All right. Y'all. Okay, I have a story about who could be Oba, and y'all might laugh, but I think based off the ending of what's it called? What's the paper called? Deadline. Based off the ending, there's a story they can tell. I don't think if they tell this story, I don't think he's gonna get his first time. I think
Tyler, what it do? Go ahead.
Yo, what it do, Tyler?
I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead. Drop the snare.
I said based off the story of Deadline, I don't think he's gonna get his first time. I think I'll tell him at least 2 or 3 times to get it. But hear me out. Javon.
I mean, I'm not mad with it because the David and Goliath story. I'm not mad at that idea. I mean, they sort of almost try to do the same thing with Wes Lee with the NXT championship. My only problem with it is, and this is going to be very tough, because technically, I think if I'm not mistaken, before the clock ran out, I think Javon Evans did hit like his finisher on Opa Femi, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That they could use
it. That's one way to think about it. Yeah, for sure. Man, it's just gonna be a lot. That's what I would have to say. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot because but I mean, look, I can definitely see it for sure. I can definitely see it. If we had to talk about like literally like David Goliath's wrestling story. Yeah, he'd be my top pick for it. He'd be my top pick for it. I'll give him that.
That's interesting. That is interesting. And then after that, we got some pretty good shit that went on, right? We had some pretty epic shit that went on. Because we did get Cedric Alexander went face to face with Ethan Page backstage. He attacked Ethan Page. They brawled backstage. They brawled down the ramp into the ring into a match with each other, right? So we did get Cedric Alexander versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page picks up a big win over Cedric Alexander. Then we get a post-match beatdown, and Ethan Page takes away Cedric Alexander's smile by using a toolbox and smash up his hand. Oh, my boy Ethan Page on the rampage. Do not fight Ethan Page. He will take your eyes out. Talk on what you got to say about that.
Man, I'm loving Ethan Page, man. This shit. I'm loving this shit. I'll say this funny that it took like it took all this time for Cedric to get TV time just to get his ass whooped.
Damn. Why did you got something to say?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was waiting, but nah, man. But look, this is literally the best right now. That's in heel amongst heels. This is the best thing that's going right now. I'm liking this. The only thing is, my only question to this is where is it leading to? That's my only thing I can say. Where is it leading to?
Good question.
That's my only main thing. But yeah, man, where he's at right now, this is a nice little turnage within the division, and yeah, so this will be pretty interesting, man, because with the small time that Ethan Page has been there, I mean, he could possibly be moved up to the main roster, maybe. I don't know. That it's up in the air, but one thing is sure, bro. I won't be surprised if he does get that call up, because right now SmackDown definitely needs a heel. They need a certified badass heel right now. And if Ethan's gonna be doing this reckonage of Terrage, then who else better?
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I can see that, but he gonna have to. I think he's gonna be stuck in NXT for a little minute.
I think
maybe called up through the draft.
Yeah, I think yeah, I was about to say I think Ethan Page is gonna be one of the like after WrestleMania call ups.
Yeah, because he's definitely one of them I would consider pulling up. But granted, I mean, at the point of him being the top heel, like one of the top heels in the NXT division, they might keep him there just to build up other guys and then eventually pull him up, depending on who they need belting. Because one thing is right now they're repackaging like Duke Henson and his tag partner, and then of course the heels. So it's like I guess you could say, depending on how they try to use those guys, since they technically took the stable away from them, there has to be something that has to like someone got to help build them up, or in many ways. And plus, there's a lot of other guys that we haven't seen yet on the main TV screen because they're quote unquote on the NXT level up scenery. So it's like, yeah, a lot of those so-called NXT level up guys, they got to start stepping them up too, because they got to bring them up to the higher roles. Like, let's be honest, I'm sorry to say this, but if you got Rizzo being on the main scenery because of the faction team she's in, knowing that she really belongs on the level up scenery, then yeah, fuck all the bullshit. Like you better bring up the rest of the young guns and mix them in here, because there needs to be some bodies moved around a bit, and people need to start cooking. So
right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, sir. Let me get it right. Okay, we did get a moment backstage with Wesley deciding to team up with Tyson and Tariq versus Hank and Tank with the partner. So Hank and Tank was wondering who's going to be their partner. Backstage, they found Andre Chase. They found Andre Chase. He decides to team up with them to a point in the show where we got Wesley with Tariq and Tyson versus Hank and Tank with Andre Chase. And the match was a seesaw match. It was good. I liked it. Back and forth, hard hitting match. All the way up to the end. When Andre Chase got the hot tag. And he goes for his signature move, right? He sticks his hands in the air, stuck his hand in the air, and he realized he can't do the fucking chant no more. He don't got the university, so the chant is not going to be right. So he did what I thought he was going to do. Rolled his ass up. Well, he tagged Tank, rolled his ass out the ring, and left the match. I knew he was going to do it. It was just a moment of time when he realized he don't have his university. That causes Hank and Tank to lose momentum. Wesley, Tariq, and Tyson picks up the win. So, Taquan, what you got to say about this, man?
I don't mind it. That's the whole Andre Chase shit. That's one of those. Let me see how it plays out type of things. Some of the story is him trying to get his crew back together.
I don't think he'll get the crew back together, but I do think he's gonna take a whole new role. You know what I'm saying? But I did thought, like Wiley said, maybe he becomes the leader of Alpha Academy. So that still can happen. It still can be in the books. But we'll see where they go though. Wiley, you got anything to say about that segment or that match?
Yeah. So this is my thing, because as I'm listening you say it, I'm like, this is sort of very weird. But then it's like, okay, let me try to fix the scenery of this. So on one hand, I'm like, all right, one moment he realized he can't say the chant, and the chant is not effective because the group is dead. At that moment, he sort of had that loss of momentum, so he tags out, only for the tagging out to only be detrimental to the team, and they lose. And it's like, well, right now Chase is still trying to find his way past failure of allowing the team to be utterly destroyed, having that weight on his shoulders of disappointment, failure, and everything else of that nature. So, because personally, like I said, I truly do believe, like, because Andrew Chase could be someone that gets moved up or just gets co-opted amongst the main roster. And I think it would be interesting as him being the new leader of the Alpha Academy. Because at this point, it's like, well, he seems like a guy that's in that leadership role. And I think, honestly, it would be sort of funny if you have Alpha Academy with new leadership and new coaching going against the old leader and his new team. And it's like they go back and forth and see who had the better leadership within their team and their united front. So, because you got about 4 guys, you got 2 of the coaches, then you got 2 of the guys that are the tag team, and then you got 1 female. It's like, okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah. The only difference is, though, the only problem is I just wish they just got rid of Tozawa because he doesn't fit.
Maybe down the line. I think like I said, I do think oldest partner coming back. I do really think he's coming back. I just think they long-term storytelling.
you forget long-term storytelling. They need to hurry up and get him prepared.
You still trying to get a nigga a job. You still trying to give Tucker a job.
Man, Tucker can move though. That's the thing. Tucker can actually move.
He coming back, bro. He coming back. Trust me. He coming back. They about to re-sign him, and they finna make Otis and Tucker. That's why I say long-term storytelling, because I think Otis may instead of having Chad Gable going to SmackDown, so Otis and Tucker may be going heel. Maybe I'm gonna say maybe. Yeah, and that's how Tozawa will get kicked out the group. Maybe Maxine too. And they just start over.
What I do know is they just need to get that shit fixed, because that shit ain't it. But for Andrew Chase, the only thing I can see that is the smartest play is taking up a new academy and becoming the new academy leader. That's all he can do at this point, respectful. But
yeah.
Other than that, it's for him to wake his ass up and motherfucking, start walking himself as a man by himself and his own new foundation. Who knows? Hey,
yeah, I think
there's a couple of new fresh guys in there. Like, I guess he can form a new, quote unquote, a new academy in a sense. And well, I actually, I ain't gonna lie though. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, no. No, I'm gonna stick on this. You know what? There's actually something here. You know what? Yeah, Andrew Chase starts a new academy, a new university, something. Because I can see him bringing in like the newer guys, like a Cutler James, a Dante Chen, some other newer, fresher, guys that haven't seen the main scenes yet. I can see him bring those guys up to par under his new type of academy / team type thing. And then Thea Hill, Duke Henson, and and then Riley. Where is he at? Riley, is it Riley or Riley? Riley Osborne. I can see them turning heel against him because he originally broke the group. He allowed a gamble, and then it's like now they're turning on him because now he started a new group and a new situation. I see that. I can see that play out.
Yeah. And Dante Chen, the fans liked him. He just ain't been on TV.
That's my thing. A lot of these dudes on the level up, they need to get off the level up.
Yeah, I think this was the last year of level up. 2024. That was the last year for level up.
Well,
no more level up. It's the WWE ID.
So they're sending them down to ID. That's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're gonna take them down there to help other stars develop until they get ready for them on the NXT main roster. Yep. So let's move on to we had a women's triple tag team match with Gigi and Shotzi versus the Party Girls versus Lash and Jakara, which was a back and forth match. Shotzi almost killed her goddamn self. Hold up. Gigi held the ropes open. She held the ropes open, and Shotzi still tripped. What we doing, Shotzi? What are we doing? Oh, fucking God. Man, the shit was I'm glad she ain't hurt. Thank God she ain't hurt, but the shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? The shit was funny. What's your girl name? JC Jane. Okay, JC Jane comes out, pushed Gigi off the top rope, which give Last Legend and Jakara the advantage to take the win. So we're still building on Last Legend and Jakara, and it's guaranteed. It's looking like it's guaranteed that they become the new women's tag team champions. But as far as the match goes, Taquan, you got anything on it?
It was all right, Shotzi being Shotzi. Almost dying.
Oh shit. Damn.
if you take a drink every time Shotzi almost died in the match, your liver will be dead. That's how often.
She just she a little bit too dangerous for herself. That's what that is. She the opposite of Nia Jax. She too dangerous for her goddamn self. Shit. She gonna be injured in the next couple months. I hate to say it, but yeah, she'll be back on the injury list. Wiley, you got anything to say on that matchup?
So I know we talk about Tonga Lu being a botch master. Shit, me. Hey, I say it like this: you want to talk about botching? Then that's her right there, because she is uncoordinated as hell for some reason. Like, I love Shotzi. I love her, like her little energy and her vibe centric image. But it's like, but that botching shit though, like your type of botching is like, ooh, you're just gonna be on the injury list all over again.
For real though. Oh, I forgot to add this in there that the Unholy Union challenge made a challenge to Lash Legend and Jakara after the match. Yeah. And I think it's a tables match, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a tables match. I forget. Hey, excuse me. Yes, sir. And also, Ava made a sudden death match between Lexis King and Charlie Dempsey, and that will be at NXT New Year's Evil. Which we're gonna talk about that. We actually gonna talk about that Sunday night when we get our predictions. We're gonna do our predictions Sunday night for both of them, for Raw on Netflix and NXT New Year's Evil. So grab your popcorn, people, and get ready for that. Then we got Izzy Dane versus Soul Ruka, which was a good match. Izzy Dane ends up picking up the win due to it was who distracted her. Oh, okay. It wasn't a distraction. What it was, Delta came out to support Soul Ruka as Soul Ruka does her Charlotte Flair backflip to the outside of the ring from the top post. Izzy pushes Delta in the way, which gave her the upper hand to take advantage of Soul Ruka and get her for the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And not only that, but Izzy Dane also got approached by Sean Spears again, and the Dunn pulled up to defend Izzy, which him and Sean Spears has some small words. So we should be getting the Dunn versus Sean Spears pretty soon. But Taquan, any take on that? Anything I just said?
I was busy in the background. I hear that you just said.
Oh, okay. The Izzy Dane versus Soul Ruka. Izzy Dane picked up the win with Delta outside the ring, which kind of like cost Soul Ruka the match, you can say. You know what I'm saying? You know they're gonna have back and forth. They already have it back and forth words.
Yeah.
So anything you got to say on that with that situation before I move to the next one?
Oh, all right. That'd be interesting to see what Ruka and Ruka and them does. I don't got much to say, but I don't got much to say, but like that'll be.
Okay. The next one was Sean Spears had approached Izzy Dane backstage, right? And then the Dunn pulled up to defend Izzy, and him and Sean Spears had some back and forth words. What about that said?
All right, so they're building up a American title match. I could see it going either way. Most likely, at least for now, I have Tony D retaining. and maybe Spears will get like in a rematch or something. But as of right now, I still have Tony D retaining if that match happens.
Okay, cool. Wiley, what you got for it?
So as far as where the story is aligning, it looks like there's a lot of convincing amongst this. Her bringing a part of the whole vibe of it all. I see this as a trick play of she's playing the damsel in distress, but down the wire there's some convincing here, and then Tony is gonna be like the fool that gets suckered and play right into the foolish of that, which gives Sean Spear an advantage. So that's how I see this.
Wow, you just put that thought in my head too. I'm like, yeah, Sean Spears have been playing a lot of like mind games, right? So, damn, what if he do win the title because of Izzy Dane? That'll be crazy. You think she coming out to help the Dunn, but she helps out Sean Spear. Wow. That'll be crazy work. Damn. Okay. Then we got for the final night of NXT, what happened was some small shit. Oba Femi and Trick Williams faced off. Eddie Thor attacked Oba, knocking out Trick Williams. Then he hits Oba in the head with the trophy that he just won. It was like a ring announcer bell, a golden ring announcer bell. He hits Oba Femi across the head with it, picks up the title, holds it in the air. Why do you got anything to say about that segment?
So that is just an add-on to the flair of this whole thing. That's all I can really say at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a little touch up for the until they fight. Taquan, you got anything to add to that?
Not really.
He was what it was.
It was electric. Look strong for the what's it called? For the triple threat.
Yeah, that segment war what it was. It wasn't nothing major. Just but Trick Williams has some strong words to say to Oba though about him. Yeah, you the one chasing my title. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he had a little comeback. The comeback was too late. He should have said that shit when Oba Femi got in his ass. Oh, so you had to go home and think for it. You had to go home and think about it. Oh man. But let's get to this bonus. The bonus rounds. Okay, you go. So I'll do a little bonus. Wiley, what you had for it though? What you had on loose? Wiley, are you licking?
Oh shit! I'm sorry, my mute.
Yeah.
I was muted.
No,
I was saying
what you had on loose?
Yeah, no. I'm trying to see if I can bring up this visual. All right, fuck it. I can't bring it up. So, all right, look. So, pretty much, we have certain characters that we may or may not thought of coming back, but this is all speculations. Even though they did wrote who's actually going to be there, but again, speculations until then, because I will be damned. So, for a few speculations, pretty much we have The Rock, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair making a return. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this means that Becky Lynch is going to get a new contract with WWE as she's been trying to get, or neither. She's just there because of support for Seth Rollins and his consistency fights against CM Punk, and she's just there to add to the flair of it all. however it may be. The Rock more likely will be there because of the Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa of the tribal combat, which technically this is going to be a funny tribal combat because there's no rules in stake. Anybody can motherfucking interfere and help out. So this is going to be very interesting how this plays out. I definitely expect some high grade shenanigans going on in this match between the two. For some effect of someone's getting fucked over in this match one way or another. That's just for sure. I just expect someone to get fucked over. But The Rock more likely is going to come out towards the end of that match if he is returning on that day. We should expect The Rock to come out in that match. And if so, then there's a possibility that we might get this story that they've been trying to sell for a good minute to be finally over or working to be over. Who knows? And then Charlotte Flair coming back. This is very interesting on the premise of, they've been talking about this possible new image. So we can only imagine how this is all going to play out. Also, surprising performance by Travis Scott. I guess that's because of the new song that they're promoting amongst his as the new official song for the WWE, something like that, give or take. So he'll be performing. Of course, you already know about Penta, and pretty much what y'all said earlier, it is pretty much to confirm on this list, he will be tagging up with Ray. So I'm guessing for some miracle reasons, there's a reason why he's not tagging up with other people, but with his own teammates. But okay, whatever. We also may see Alexa Bliss be back, and if she's back, there may be a scenery with the White Six possibly. We don't know yet.
Yeah, they're supposed to have a scene.
Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. So we're also expecting some legends, aka Stone Cold, supposedly, Undertaker, supposedly. Some people are throwing this list is throwing in Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. I don't know about all that. A teaser to the new wrestling game of the 2K25. And they may give their first inductee to the wrestling class of 2025 Hall of Fame, which might be the first one of Batista, possibly. And, of course, of other names along the way that may be there if possible. But they're just, those are just like some rumor. I say rumor because I'll be damned if this is actually the list and this plays out to everything. But, I'm going to just say that's just some popular for you to think about.
Some of those... Just add something real quick. Some of those I already had feeling about. Like, I'll mention Becky Lynch for a second. I already had feeling Becky Lynch was coming back because she was at all the promotional stuff for like the Raw and Netflix shit. So I already had feeling that she was going to return. My theory for Becky Lynch return, I think, she makes a surprise appearance during the Last Woman Standing. That's my prediction. Probably help helps take out like
Help Liv Morgan?
No, hell no. She why
help real.
Not help Rhea.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find a video I seen. I should have saved it. Or did I? Let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Because I couldn't save it at that time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find this shit. Damn. Let's see. don't even know who had it. What y'all think about Adam Copeland changing his name to Cope?
Oh, I don't mind it.
I ain't mind it, but it was funny though. But I see a lot of people don't like it. I see a lot of people don't like it. I don't know where I seen that shit at. And I forgot what it was called.
Wait, what's the video about?
It was about upcoming the Netflix deal around Netflix. But it was interesting. I seen it, but I couldn't save it on my TV because it was connected to my phone at the time. But my phone had disconnected, and when it do that, it don't let me do shit else on the TV. Yeah, I probably lost that shit. Yeah, I definitely probably lost that. One angle. It was an angle. Yeah, I probably lost it. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna get some shit we can react to. Goddamn it. Cause I definitely didn't see anything. I definitely didn't see anything. Yeah, I ain't see nothing. I definitely didn't see nothing. I seen something, but I ain't get it. But I can't see nothing now. Yeah, pretty much, man. We'll get something together though.
All right.
We'll get something together later. Shit. Oh, but we do got the predictions coming for this Sunday. Got the Raw on Netflix predictions. Then we have the NXT New Year's Evil predictions this Sunday coming up. And you know how we do it. Shit, after that, we may have some more news or some more feed to give out. But other than that, shit, Taquan, you got any last words for the show tonight?
Hey, Ricochet, don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, Ricochet. You're doing good, my boy. You're doing good. Don't fuck it up. You in there. Wiley, got anything? Last words for the show?
As much as Ricochet's in AEW, which I expect fuck ups, but if AEW is any more smarter than they need to be, aka Kong, you better not fuck it up. But yeah, slightly same message. Triple H, you better get it up because Ninja, you are trash right now.
Oh shit. All right, Triple H, get it together now. You gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit together. 2025, we're looking forward to some big things. So get it together. Yes, sir. But other than that, people, you know, we're about to be up out that thing. Y'all don't forget to push the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, this is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, the main event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So it's been wonderful kicking it anything tonight, man. This is I be the main event with my boy Taquan over here. Still ain't got. He ain't got the key word, y'all. But my boy, my co-host, Wiley World.
You dig?
You dig it. And we'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh. He's coming.